Gotham Season 2, Episode 20, Unleashed. Now, this was a pretty fun episode. I think this could have just been a part 1 and part 2 with Azrael, really. And I think it was pretty fun. I thought it was really enjoyable. I like the way it all played out. I think some of the crazy action was good. There were a couple of surprising moments, like Tabitha actually being stabbed. I was surprised by that, because all he seemingly remembered was like the Son of Gotham stuff, and then he stabbed his own sister, and he called her a traitor. I was like, oh, I guess he might remember some of the stuff that happened after that as well. So I was a little bit surprised by that, him actually stabbing her. And we didn't see Barbara. They mentioned that Butch kicked Barbara out, so I thought that was pretty funny. So we don't know where Barbara is right now, but Penguin comes back into town, which I thought was really cool. And I'll definitely save the ending, because the ending was just really crazy of how they solved that issue. But it was a pretty fun sort of cat and mouse sort of thing, because it's like, alright, he's starting off going after Bruce, or going after Jim, and then when everyone's trying to find Galavan / Azrael, they finally find him at the tomb, or he finds them technically, because Tabitha leads them there first, and then she reminds him of Bruce, so it's like, crap, he's going after Bruce now, we have to have him go to Wayne Manor. And fortunately, Bruce had already done his thing with Selina, and sending her into Arkham Asylum, which I really didn't expect that to turn out the way that it did. Like, she's going in, it's like, alright, I'll try to get you some answers. I thought for sure she'd get some answers and get out, because that's kind of how they do her character, because she's supposed to be that sort of character. It's like, she gets in and she gets out. Sometimes, yeah, she definitely does get in trouble, but I was like, she's gonna get in there, she's gonna probably find something very minimal, and then she'll get out. I was like, nope, she goes through the whole thing. She does actually try to get her buddy, and all of that falls apart. She's brainwashed, which is not much of a surprise. She's brainwashed, and she's going to try to kill Selina. And that's just how the episode ends. Strange and Miss Peabody are just standing in the window, so they already saw her there. I love the fact that Enigma got caught, 'cause he's super happy, like, I'm free, because he saw everybody, in Indian Hill. And he's like, I'm out of here, it's fine. And then, of course, he gets busted, which didn't surprise me, because the cops set off all the alarms and everything when they finally found out he did leave. So it's like, yeah, that makes sense. By the time he finally made it out, they were already searching all the the vents and the rooftops to see if anybody came out. And it's like, that kind of sucks for him. But for a minute there, I was like, he might actually escape and go straight to the police and be like, I know I shouldn't be out, but this is super effing crazy. You guys might want to hear this. So I was wondering if they were going to do that, but that's not how it's going to play out. We still got a couple more episodes to go. And based on the promo, I'm pretty sure they're going to find out what Hugo Strange is up to. I mean, Fish Mooney is coming back in the next episode, which is really cool. I'd heard that probably a month or two ago, that she was actually going to be showing up again. So that's really cool that she's actually been brought back. And she seems to be very coherent. So I'm excited to watch this next episode and see exactly how that's going to play out. Because Galavan came back, and maybe it was just the way he died, and I guess, I don't know, fish just drowned in the water, so maybe it was something super simple. I don't know, but maybe it was the way he died and came back that made him so insane, or maybe they just had something else that perfects it. But I'm excited to see her come back, and really how long they keep her in the show for these next couple episodes. But yeah, that's for the next episode. I still have to catch up. I'm like 3 behind, still behind. But getting really close to the finale, and they definitely end the Galavan thing. I thought this was going to go into a whole big deal with Jim being innocent and all this other stuff, and none of that even remotely mattered. Barnes is still knocked unconscious, so fortunately he's not, he hasn't been officially killed off, which I figured wouldn't happen. But it also seems like he's still knocked out in the next episode as well, and they have like a temporary commissioner come in. I don't know if that guy was supposed to be commissioner. He's like, I'm shutting whatever this project is down. Like, I don't think I'd ever heard about that project in the promo, but I don't know if he's supposed to be new commissioner or what. But Barnes is knocked out. Tabitha's been knocked out because she got stabbed. Everybody just, every time somebody gets stabbed, they just pass out apparently. Because she should have been dead. I mean, he ran like straight through her, and she was like down. Because when he pulled the blade out of her, it was just like a super long, slow pull. I'm like, she should probably be dead. But I'm glad she's not, because I feel like she didn't really have... I feel like she didn't have enough time to shine, really. I feel like they could do a lot with her character, because she was just like, her and Barbara kind of just were crazy, and they like tortured people together, and that was really it. So I kind of like to see her character advance and go somewhere else. And Butch had a great moment too when he was in the hospital. He was actually like, sad and he was crying and stuff. I was like, that's a surprisingly human moment for Butch, but it was really good. And then he had a super epic moment when he was super pissed off when Penguin came back, and he just pulled that Magnum on him like, I will like blow you away if you try to hurt her. So that was actually a pretty cool scene for him as well. But going through this whole episode, it's like, all right, things are really crazy with Azrael. How long is he gonna survive? What else is gonna happen? Who else is he gonna attack? And it comes down to Wayne Manor. He gets in the house. We have a pretty cool sword fight between him and Alfred, which I love that. And Bruce, gives him the sword, and then they're just fighting and stuff. He gets thrown out of a window. I don't know what Bruce is doing during that scene, because for whatever reason I thought he was going towards the gun, which that may have been what he was doing, because when Alfred got hit, I'm pretty sure he did actually drop the gun, like at least near the desk or behind it or something. So I'm pretty sure that's what Bruce was doing. But he didn't grab it because he was running around, and then when Alfred got tossed out the window, instead of getting the gun, if it was actually there, he just went full circle and then ran out the room. And I was like, I thought he was going for the gun, and he was, even though I would be distracted too, because, basically the only family I have left literally just got thrown through the window. That's distracting, but, you kind of got a plan to kill the guy trying to kill you. You just complete it when you're literally right next to the object. So I don't know what was going on during that scene. I don't know if that was just a random stupid thing he was doing, but I thought he was going for the gun, and then it seemed like he just didn't, even though it should have been right there. But that was something I noticed. I was like, okay, he's going for the gun, because I'm like, he should take off, but it makes sense for him to try to, fight back and go for the gun. That's kind of what he's doing. He's supposed to be Batman, obviously. But they make it where sometimes he makes stupid decisions and stuff, like kind of going out on his own. Just like Alfred, I kind of thought that was a dumb decision, but he's done it before, so it's kind of like, alright, he technically has experience doing that, and he's survived this long. So it's like, it makes sense that he tried to go for the gun while Alfred's holding his own against Azrael. He goes for the gun, Alfred does whatever, pushes him back, and then Bruce just, like, unloads on the guy, and then he just took off, and so I was a little bit confused, and then he, goes to his garage to try to find a car. And I like that scene as well. Once again, stupid decision, him just getting out of the car after he hit him. That was another pretty stupid decision. He gets out, and of course I knew that was going to lead to some drama, so it was like, obviously Bruce isn't going to die, but it's going to lead to him being captured by Azrael again. So he gets out, and he looks down under the car, and he looks around, he's like, where could he be? And then he uses the whip on him, which I thought was cool, because I figured he picked it up. I didn't think he'd actually use it when he took it from Tabitha, but uses the whip, and then he's about to kill him, and Jim just unloads on him, and I still don't understand how he survived, because I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be blood coming out his back, and he was just all shot up and stuff. And I'm like, oh, they got him, he's dead, because like the whole thing Hugo Strange is saying, like, oh, they'll chase him down, and he's so violent and basically like almost indestructible, because he's in like crazy, immortal mode or something, just amped up. They won't be able to take him down unless they permanently do it and, kill him off. And I was like, alright, that actually came true, so they can't get that evidence from him. So I thought, I kind of thought it was over. And then he gets up, and Jim, tries to shoot him, and he's out of bullets. I was like, how is this going to play out? And then Penguin shows up. I thought, honestly, for a split second, I thought for sure they were going to have him use the umbrella where it has the gun in it. And I thought he was going to just shoot him in the head. I was like, that would actually be kind of funny, but at the same time, it would be pretty cool if they introduced that right now. And they did it, that way, where it's just like he points the umbrella and just pulls the trigger and like shoots him and kills him like that. But it was even crazier. And Butch just walks in behind him and it's like, he has a bazooka, completely blows him up. That's said and done. Azrael, Galavan, whatever you want to call him, he is officially gone. And they just leave. It's like, have a good night. See you later. Blew him up. He's dead. That's it. I don't know if Penguin and Butch are going to be, kind of buddy-buddy after this, especially with Fish coming back. Who knows how that'll play out. But they definitely had a moment like, we all hate Galavan for a very good reason. You hate him for a good reason. He hurt you. He hurt me for sure. She did too, but, I'll let that slide. But he has now hurt her, which, as an extension, hurts you, Butch. So we should kind of work together and get rid of this guy. And now they've permanently done that. And I love the way they did it. Just the music kicks up, and it's just like, he just has a bazooka, and he just shoots him once, and it's like, well, he's done. That ancient sword is gone. armor gone, flesh, everything. He's just toast. He's just a piece of fire and flesh. So I thought it was a crazy way to end it, but I certainly loved how they did it, and it was just really silly and funny. But I thought it was a fun episode. I thought it was really cool. I liked Galavan as Azrael, and it was cool just to have him in general because he is a character in Batman. He's normally alive in Batman as well, but they could do it the same way because it was always, the way they did it with Galavan, it was kind of the same thing. He was always brainwashed, so it could have, they could still do it technically, but I thought it was cool. I liked the way that played out. That's one of the things Hugo Strange is kind of, it was a big loose end for him, but now it's been tied up because he's been killed. He did the smart thing. He shredded all those random pieces of paper and stuff. It's like, oh, well, that sucks, guys. Even though personally I was thinking like they should still take that bag. I know that would take forever, but you put shreds in the line and it makes a sheet of paper. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, they should probably still take that bag and have somebody work on that. It's a crappy job, but this guy's doing some insane stuff and they know it. I would have taken that bag no matter what. And I mean, they don't really have time for that because Bruce isn't even a cop and he just wants to punch and do whatever he wants to do, I guess. And Bullock isn't going to even give enough. But they probably still should have taken that thing. But obviously they'll figure it out, by the season finale. And they'll either expose Strange or they'll find like the final clue and maybe he'll escape. Who knows with the finale. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. Certainly enjoyed this official end to Caliban. Wasn't expecting it to happen in the way that it did, but I definitely loved it. I thought it was really funny and also pretty cool at the same time. But definitely want to know what you guys thought about this episode, so please comment below. Let me know your favorite parts, least favorite parts. And, with the promo showing that Fish Mooney is coming back, I would love to know where you guys think that's going to go. Like, are they going to try to just say, like, oh, she's alive again and just send her out in the world and see what happens? With her seemingly being so coherent, will she choose to go back to her old life and try to find Butch and try to get, revenge again on Penguin? Like, there are a lot of aspects to her being alive that could affect the show. So I would love to know your predictions on which way you think it's going to go. And just in general, how that might affect the show. And also, Bruce seems to be going to Strange, who, of course, Strange knows that he's after him and trying to get answers. So I'd love to know what you guys think is going to happen with Bruce as well. But definitely want to know your predictions on those. But I also want to know what you guys thought about this episode in general. So, like I said, please comment below, let me know. And thanks for watching.